Hi class, we're going to look at the results of the fermentation tube test. And so this one is a negative test because there is no yellow change in color and there's no gas trapped into the fermentation tube, the Durham tube. But there is growth. You can see that on the bottom. And so this is a negative test. So you're looking for the presence of yellow or a bubble in the tube or both, and then it's positive for fermenters. This one's negative. Okay, and then here's an example of a positive fermenter. So it changed the color to yellow, so that means it's an acid produced, and then there is a bubble in the little Durham tube, so that produced gas. So this is an acid and gas, and so this is a fermenter. And so here is growth, and you can see it's cloudy. It's not so crucial that you figure out the growth in the positive test tubes because you know, the growth would be implied by the color change in the bubbles. All right, so now I'm going to go through. I'm just going to hold them up and tell you what you have, and then we'll go from there and let you interpret them. Okay, so this is number 1, glucose. This is number 1, lactose. Number 1, mannitol. And so number 1 is E. coli K12. Number 3, this is mostly a negative. Excuse me, this is mostly positive because it is yellow, but there's no gas. So this is still a fermenter because there's one or the other, and it doesn't have to be both, just one or the other. And so this is fermenter. So this is 3, which is Bacillus subtilis, glucose. This is number 3, lactose. Number 3, mannitol. Number 4, which is Enterococcus closei. Large bubble in this one. That's first one is glucose. This is second is lactose, and this is mannitol. Okay, number 5 is Enterobacter aerogenes. Glucose, lactose, and mannitol. And number 6 is Bacillus megaterium. That's glucose. This is lactose. And this is mannitol. Mannitol, you can see that there's growth down there because there's material coming up from the bottom when I flick it. Okay, so that was Bacillus megaterium, and this is Micrococcus luteus, number 7. That's glucose, lactose, mannitol. Number 8. Number 8 is Sarcina aurantica. That was glucose. This is lactose. This is mannitol. Number 9, Aeromonas sobria. There's number 1, and there's a little bubble in the top. So that has a positive bubble. So it's acid and gas. This is for glucose. This is lactose. And this is mannitol. And number 10, which is Serratia marcescens. So there's gas present, no bubbles. So that's glucose. This is lactose. And then this is mannitol. And then for number 11, which is Micrococcus roseus, there is growth down on the bottom. That is negative. And then this one, same thing. And this one, same thing. So all three of those are negative. And then same thing here for number 12, Micrococcus rhodocrus. And all right, so they're all negative, and then we have one last one is our unknown. So number unknown 841 Bravo. Here is glucose. So it fermented the glucose a little bit. And then here is lactose. There's growth, but no fermentation. And then mannitol, same thing. No acid, no gas, but there is growth. All right, that concludes our lab for the carbohydrate fermentation. Let us know if you have any questions, and that's it. Thank you.